We back. Alright, it's your time.
What are we sipping on today? Reposado in this mug. And a cocktail in this mug. Because the topic for today...
It's hot.
It's hot. We gonna need it.
Okay, that's our business.
Cheers. It's kind of like raggedy.
One more time.
We got this.
This is it. Let me put my phone
It
down.
is. It is it.
Turn on
Okay. Here we go. Welcome to All Things Considered, where all conversations are considered tea.
We're going to give you our opinions on everything election in these streets.
I'm Aramis, this is Marcco. Let's get into it.
So, period. We've been going for a minute, but we're back now.
We are back.
We hope you guys have been following along on Instagram and everywhere else. If you haven't, do so. So, today we're going to talk about Megan Thee Stallion because you already know our girl has been making accomplishments and strides.
Yes, it's like
everywhere.
every time you open up social media,
you see Megan Thee Stallion.
She's doing something like she graduating, she's receiving awards from her city.
Yeah.
She's just being like, it's
she
just
her
her
Popeyes,
year. Oh yeah.
Cash Out.
She did her what is that, something for the hotties EP not that long ago.
And you can't stop playing it.
I love that.
Show can't. So yes, we just want to shout out Megan Thee Stallion.
Yes, give her flowers because she has really been like 2021, like throughout all the bullshit that we've been through this year, I feel like she kind of took control of this year and literally squeezed everything she could out of it. Like, a lot of people took a lot of losses this year, and I feel like this year was her year. Yeah. So we definitely want to give Megan her flowers while we can. Okay.
But we also want to touch on a topic that has been occurring lately.
It's
so
kind of like reoccurring.
Yeah,
like it died and then it came back. And you know what? I just want to mention the timing of all of this is really weird.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's weird. What award did she just receive from her city?
So, Megan received the 18th Congressional District Humanitarian Award, and that is a mouthful, okay?
But we wanted to make sure that we said
correctly
the award in its entirety because we don't receive them kind of awards every day.
It was from Representative Sheila Jackson Lee. Let's also make sure to put that in there too.
So while receiving these awards, she did mention what she wanted to do with her degree later, and basically saying she wanted to open an assisted living facility and hire a lot of the people that she graduated with, some of her classmates, to work because her point was that a lot of people don't really want to hire people fresh out of college, so she just wants to get people somewhere to start so that they can get better jobs. So kudos to Meg.
Yeah, big ups to her.
So with all that going on, we have some like more recent news that has kind of been reoccurring about her. And the timing of it is really weird because like we just got through talking about all of her accomplishments. Now the trial, right, and the holiday season, which, let's be honest, her accomplishing all of that stuff, graduating college, and the holiday season, all of that is really hard on Megan, who has lost both of her parents. Mm-hmm. So it's like, you know, in a season where she should be so appreciative and grateful, it could be really, really hard for her right now. And it is also the trial between her and Tory is starting to resurface. So I really hope she's doing okay mentally. But anyway, we're finally starting to get some of these details. We're finally starting to like kind of hear what happened that night. Mm-hmm. And even though this was such a simple matter, it has become so complicated. It has become such a topic, like almost that we're tired of talking about. And now that it's finally coming to the light, it's like we can't look away because it's like, okay, we finally going to get these answers.
Yeah.
Like motherfuckers was really arguing
we've been
about
waiting, because you have a lot of people divided on Tory did it okay, the best friend did it, or Megan is just lying and nobody shot her. She's
right.
getting shot. Period.
Like
it's a lot of different.
She was shot together.
Different sides.
Okay, so we have tweets from the senior reporter of the Rolling Stone. This is from Nancy Dillon, the senior reporter of the Rolling Stone. She just happened to be frontline of the trial, so she was kind of the voice that the Shade Room and a lot of other people were using when they were citing this topic. So we just went to her Twitter directly to kind of get the full layout of what was going on, right, for ourselves.
So I'll be inserting those screenshots of her tweets here. To be completely honest,
I feel like from her tweets, she's trying to she's not trying to say anything. Let's be clear. She's just a reporter reporting on things. But from the tweets, I feel like the girls were fighting. Tory was trying to break the fight up.
Yeah. And I feel like that's the most consistent thing. We continue to hear Tory saying, I'm just trying to protect my girl. I'm just trying to protect my girl.
But we got to remember, the quote that's floating around today that's real popular is the fact that he said, dance, bitch, dance, and then shot her in the foot. So that is what Megan told the arresting officer at the crime scene. That before Tory shot her in the foot, he said, dance, bitch, dance, and then shot her in the foot. And so he was put on trial today, and he basically testified to that. So we have that, and then we have Tory's argument of the girls were both involved with me. They were fighting about it. I was just trying to protect my girl. So it leaves me with questions. Who was his girl in this situation?
And we know from, and I'll go back and try to find the evidence to support it, but we know that Kelsey was the one who had the gun.
Because there was reports of gunshot residue on her hands. I don't know if y'all saw that, but there were reports of gunshot residue on Kelsey, which was the best friend and other woman in the car. So...
I mean, it makes sense. And coupled with the fact that Tory continued to stand by I was just trying to protect my girl. You know what I'm saying?
Right. On top of saying...
obviously, they're arguing. He's trying to break it up. Kelsey is heated in the heat of the moment. I don't want to, allegedly, I don't know who shot who, but it's looking like it's either Tory or Kelsey.
But Megan is saying that Tory shot her. And like I was saying earlier, why is she not friends with Kelsey if Tory shot her?
Because the two of them were messing around with the same man. And no matter how we look at no matter how we angle it or look at it, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, the two of them were into the same dude. He was feeding both of them the same pipe dreams. You know what I'm saying? As a person, I would be like, you know what? I don't want to be involved with anybody at the end of the day. Like, leave me alone to figure my shit out.
Yeah.
And get myself together. So I can understand her distancing herself from everybody, especially with the trial woman and everything. You don't want, facts and memories and perceptions and things to get misconstrued when you're trying to keep testimonies and things as legit as possible for court. So
this trial is still unfolding. We are still learning facts. Everything has not come out. This is literally just the very beginning. We have still yet to hear either side, really. We kind of just hear from the arresting officer, which he kind of had a lot to say and kind of put things into perspective. Like, that dance bitch dance comment has been floating around heavily, and the I was just trying to protect my girl comment has not.
I feel like, to be honest, a lot of people are going to look at it on the surface level and say, okay, yeah, Tory did it, without asking for evidence. I feel like very clearly it comes down to, this is between Megan and Kelsey. This whole ordeal was between Megan and Kelsey. Even if she never got shot in the foot, this would still come down between Megan and Kelsey. And I feel like this is one of those type of situations where it has more to do with the people that they are and the relationship that they build rather than the legal shit. Like, everything is just going to be intensified because, you know what I'm saying? Like, they were real friends. Like, this was real shit, and now, you know, this one small situation has become this entire.
My thing is like, I think the reason why we're so invested and why it's become such a thing is because one person is saying that they were shot.
Mm-hmm. The other person is saying it's cap.
And the other person is almost saying, like, it never happened.
Yeah.
I didn't shoot you. Like,
you weren't shot.
Right.
Almost.
Some people are even saying you weren't shot. Mm-hmm. And that's why we're all, like, intrigued. We like, okay, so this ain't no regular shit.
Yeah, like, so was it
and everybody got different stories. It come down to the basic shit. Did you or did you not pull bullets out of her foot? Right. Because I can't even believe that was an argument in the beginning. And apparently the nursing staff or whoever posted the pictures broke OSHA by saying that they pulled bullets out her foot.
OSHA and HIPAA laws.
By saying that they pulled bullets out her foot and that she was indeed shot. But you have the other side saying, well, if you were shot with a 40 mag, your foot would be blown off, is what a lot of people are saying. Like, the gun that they found in the car, they're saying that had that shot you in the foot, you wouldn't have no foot.
That might be true, but then again, you also have to think about trajectories and angles and.
But
you know what I'm saying?
I know, but the car is such a tight space. I'm not saying that Megan wasn't shot because I'm not going to be ignorant. If the medical examiner said that she was shot and they pulled bullets out her foot, then fuck it, she was shot by who fucking Dini. You know what I'm saying?
It makes me believe that there was either another gun. Maybe a smaller gun, and I don't know, but it just, to rationalize it, I'm thinking that it might have just been a motherfucking grazing, like something slight.
Yeah, because she was able to walk away.
Yeah, like it couldn't have been nothing that, but still she was assaulted with a weapon.
She was.
Either way, it doesn't matter if a motherfucker took a piece of hair off of her foot. She was assaulted with a weapon.
And that was her whole point. She kept saying, it did not matter what I did. I did not deserve to get shot. And I agree with that. Unless she had a weapon in that car that she pulled on whoever shot her, she did not deserve to get shot that day. Now, the fact that the question of did you really get shot that day, I mean, it's ignorant, but it's still like been put out there. Like, it's still been put out there. I'm sorry, it's ignorant. It's ignorant to be like, did Megan really get shot? But at the same time, like, so many people, even there's witnesses. There are alleged witnesses that are saying like the story that she told was just not the truth. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, would she really go this far to lie? But
I'm not gonna sit here and just say that because she's the celebrity, because she is, one of our faves, because she is anything, that she can't lie, because that's not the truth. You know what I'm saying? We know about PR, we know about saving face, we know about being in the wrong and having to have a fixer, and we know about scandals and having to fix shit and get shit right. We already know. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. And I feel like that's the part that we as a people don't take into consideration. It does not matter. The fact of the matter is the girl was shot. Who shot the girl? It does not matter what she gained from it. It does not matter what she lost from it.
But in my opinion, I feel if Tory shot Megan, Tory would have admitted to shooting Megan.
Maybe, maybe not.
Because this is not one of them situations where you in the club with 100 other motherfuckers. It's you, Megan, and one other girl in the car. Mm-hmm. And you still to this day denying that you shot her. Because
I don't know. I'm not.
So why is he going so hard about that? That is my only thing is, if I were to, this is my thing. I believe Megan because I'm a woman first. So I'm going to believe a woman and the victim first. And then if I'm proven wrong, then, I'll learn from that later. But my fear is this is a man that has literally been claiming his innocence since day one. That has been saying since day one, I did not shoot you. Like, you are tripping type shit. My fear is if I agree with Megan and then it comes out that everybody was tussling with the gun and the bitch just fired, I'm gonna be really hurt by that because you did not
say that.
You didn't say that, and you kind of made us all feel away towards him. So it's kind of like this man has literally been saying that he's innocent from day one. What more could you do as an innocent man but wait for your day in court and claim your innocence from day one? Mm-hmm. You literally could do nothing else. Mm-hmm. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to take Megan's side because I'm a woman. But I hope I'm doing the right thing. That's my stance. I hope that I'm doing the right thing.
I'm not going to take a stance because, to be completely honest, we've seen, and I don't want to put her in this category or say that she's one of these type of people, but we've seen a lot of people who are in the wrong and they will very effortlessly PR it and motherfucking damage control to save their life, and everything is about their image and, you know, whatever for the money. We all see the people like Britney Spears, who was very well, you know, the victim and needed the help, and we saw her, you know what I'm saying, come through and win in her situation. But even in that situation, you had to step back and just let things kind of play out for what they are. Mm-hmm. Because to be honest, if you're telling the truth, there's nothing that, like, I'm not gonna beat you over the head. If I tell you once, I've told you once. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, this is your life and your career on the line.
It is, and at the end of the day, as a man, before anything else, if I told you the truth once and you felt I've done everything I could to prove myself that I've told you the truth, there's nothing more I can do about it. You know what I'm saying?
That's literally what I was saying. Like, what more could Tory do besides claim his innocence from day one and wait for his day in court?
You keep your head up. I just pray for his sake.
It's just
that
this
it was an
case
honest
is just
mistake.
So different. Like, most dudes would just shut up and not say anything and just wait for court and still shut up and wait for anything. Like, I ain't saying nothing, and I did this because she did this. Like, but he has been denying this from day one. That's the only thing that has me raising my eyebrow. Like, this is weird. Like, I'm a woman. I like Meg. You know what I'm saying? And she was injured. Whether she was shot or not, she was injured. So I'm a side with her because on paper, it just sounds like the right thing to do. I just hope that at the end of the day, it is the right thing to do because this is not an everyday situation. Like,
but that's exactly why I say I do not want to take sides. I feel like because she is the woman, we have also seen many a times where the woman has manipulated the situation. And I'm not saying that this is what Megan is doing.
It's so minimal compared to the reality of, is she lying or not? Yes, some women lie, just like some men lie, and I feel like the women that lie should be punished. Like, I definitely feel like they should be punished because you done let a whole false investigation. You sometimes permanently mark these men for life just by alleging certain things in their direction. Yeah. So I don't agree with women just being allowed to just say whatever they want to say about men and just damaging their reputation.
And that's
at the same time, it's just like when a woman speaks, just hear her so that later on you can't say you ain't hear her. Hear her out the first time.
That is true, but I feel like, in my personal opinion, I heard Megan. I took what Megan said and I let that resonate with me. Does that mean that I'm automatically going to say Tory's wrong, Tory's, and you know what I'm saying? No. I'm not going to pick a side just yet because I want the facts. I want to know for a fact that she's not alleging things against him, you know what I'm saying, with ill intent. I want to know that he actually did this to her, because when I get mad at him, I'm going to be mad at him for real. You get what I'm saying? And my thing is, you know, it's so easy to hear something and it play with our emotions and we decide. You know what I'm saying? Yes, she's a woman. I'm not saying that she's one to lie. I don't know her. You get what I'm saying? But it's possible that she could be telling the truth. She could not be telling the truth. We don't know. And until that is determined for fact, I feel like I don't want to take a side and say, well, he's wrong, or this should happen, or that should happen, until we know. Like, okay, irrefutably, this happened, he did it, okay, hang him. You know what I'm saying?
This is exactly what the court case is going to bring to the light. It is definitely going to bring to the light what was a fact and what was hearsay, what was a part of the argument, what wasn't, what really happened. I feel like the next court date is January the 13th, I believe. Don't quote me, but I think it's January 13th. We're gonna stay up to date on this, and I think that depending on the type of interaction we get with this video, we might do a follow-up video, and the next time it might be like a discussion type. Like we might allow you guys to call in and really interact with us and debate, because this is kind of I want to say a sore topic, because it's been for so many months, so many different arguments,
and there's
so many different perspectives.
There's nothing tangible or real that we can just grab out to
just now
and determine.
We're just now getting it.
But there's nothing tangible about this that we can reach out to and grab and know that we're making the right choice.
I know, we can't even grab onto the medical records,
you know,
because that shit was a break of HIPAA and OSHA. I can't even grab onto this and say, this is my evidence that she was shot, because this shit would be thrown out in court. You broke fucking HIPAA and OSHA. You know what I'm saying? No, neither side has anything of value, and we're just now hearing about it, like as of recently. So we will be following. We're gonna be following this topic. As you can see, we are invested.
Okay, we're lit.
And lit. And invested.
It is so good to be back, guys. We took just a little bit of break. I know we're about to get off of this.
It does feel good to be back in front of the camera. Like,
definitely.
It does.
We've been going for a little bit too long. If you guys didn't know, we took a little break to celebrate my birthday. I turned 26. You can follow him on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all of that good shit. Follow
Not just to celebrate his birthday, but
yeah, we took off for that to
we have
start.
some other things to sort out in our individual lives.
Yeah, bills
and I feel
and
that we're back on somewhat of a good filming schedule, because this is something that we really enjoy doing, and this is kind of like an outlet for us. So we'll be back.
We'll be back.
We'll be back to seeing us every 2 days, a new upload from us.
Okay,
so
every week. We're going to be
tuned.
here every week. We're working on it. We're developing it. We're getting this shit together. So guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see y'all in our next video. Bye, y'all.
Welcome back to All Things Considered Tea, where all shit. Okay, ready?
Go.
Welcome back to All Things Considered, where all conversations are. Okay, yeah, because that was a little off.
Welcome. Say it regular. Welcome back to All Things Considered, where all conversations are considered tea. Really, that's my line. Anyway, you should just do your line, because the second line is really your line. Like, you say the second line more than I do. Yes, I always say, welcome back to All Things Considered, where all conversations are considered tea.
Yeah.
So we should just stick with what we like, what we just flow. Okay. Mock. Welcome back to All Things Considered, where all conversations are considered tea.
We're gonna give you our opinions and everything alleged in these streets.
I'm Aramis, this is Marcco. Let's get into it.
And then so.
You can be like,
and
say, maybe this Stallion has accomplished so much, you know, whatever. Back. You gotta go.
Okay. Buy flower Hawaii's too.
Ouch. You gotta go. Get back in there. Bye. Goodbye. Because when all this happening to you, got out of here.
We're black.
Okay.
We don't take that long.
Okay.
Yes,
I'm trying to be sleep by 4. Wait.
Alright, ready?
Yep.
Welcome back to All Things Considered.
You didn't even do it right.
The one thing that we're supposed to.
Welcome back to All Things Considered, where all things are the roommate. Somebody just got here. Somebody just walked in the studio.
What? She might not be a baby, better go get her. We'll be right back. It won't stop recording.